What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here, we're doing things back on FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. Okay, I got them all that time, I think. Also, I am definitely logging hardcore, and there's not much I can do about it. So if you want to see this series continue, you're going to have to deal with it. It will go away once we can actually move away from the area and stuff. We'll eventually have this area set up, so we probably won't have to come down here too much. But for now, we're going to have to deal with it because I got a lot of work to do down here. So hopefully you're okay with it. But I did make an MEIO port. And the reason I did this is because this way, one thing I did not account for is that a lot of these guys right here are going to be coming in. For example, we're going to get a lot of marble stone. Huge amounts of marble stone. And as well as the limestone and everything. So we can make recipes to make marble now. We pretty much have unlimited marble. Maybe not quite that much. This is only a very, very small portion of it. We also have these guys right here, which are, I guess, slowly working up. No, they're going down, actually, because I emptied some of the other stuff out. But I forgot about that. So a lot of this stuff was actually going in these storage cells, which is kind of causing a little bit of a problem. We have 18,000 marble and only 1,000 of it's actually in the deep storage. So this is the way to solve that issue. Whenever you run into it and you forget to add in deep storage or whatever kind of storage you want, or later on when you mix things up, you can use one of these MEIO ports that I made. Now, I believe I showed you the recipe already. It's pretty simple to make 2 ME drives and a logic processor. I don't know what it is in your mod pack. This one changes things, and I don't know if that was one that changed. I don't think it was, though. It's pretty simple, so I don't think it was. But I just tested it with this guy, and now it's empty. So if we want to go ahead and do that, we can take a couple of these guys out. We can only do a couple at a time. And it's transferring. You see it going down right there. Everything is transferring over into the other places. So now we're pretty much good to go there. We could take probably the rest of these, I'm thinking, and go ahead and send them in here as well, because they're all pretty close to empty. We don't have to worry too much about those guys. And then we put these guys in here. And now, I don't know if any of those had the marble on it. I'm thinking they probably did. Oh, maybe not. Did all of it get stored in one of these guys? These guys are the 4Ks, right? So we can go ahead, probably take all of these guys out, actually. Actually, no, probably not. We're going to have to do a couple at a time, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? Can all of that get stored? It doesn't look like it. No, it does not look like it. So we'll have to put some of these guys back right over here. You're empty, you're empty, you're empty. And then go back here. You're empty. 1, 2, 3. 3 more, possibly, maybe. There's 2 of them. No, nah. 0, 0, 0. These guys are still full. Yeah, they all have a lot of types in them. But that's fine, though. That's fine. Now, all of those were handled. All of them are now 0, so we can put all these guys back into this guy. Now, in theory, we should have gotten those settled because this guy has a priority on it. There it is. That's the one. One of them did have it on there for sure. So that's a way to clear it out and actually give all of your items back to anything else that's supposed to hold them. For example, deep storage, like we messed up. It's pretty cool. I actually have a tutorial on this little guy here. It works. Just place it next to a ME controller. It just needs to be connected to the system some way. It has its own input and output, everything. So you just put it down and it works. It's pretty cool. But we're going to leave that guy right there for now because there's a lot of other things that we also did not account for, such as like if we type in copper, we're gaining a lot of these things, which we need to automatically take out and process. Research notes. Oh, right. Those things. All right. So now I have gone up top and actually pulled these guys off of that line. So we have a little bit less production. But I did AFK for a little while, and now we have 645 plus a stack. So we have a little bit of redstone to play with, which is good. And this is so unbelievably laggy. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm not sure what's causing that, but I'm going to have to figure it out at some point. I don't know how to fix that. It might be those import buses making it even worse, and maybe like these guys too, because I have the import and exports here. Maybe those guys are slowing things down, because I do have a lot of them. So maybe I can add in an interface instead and actually inject it directly into an interface with just the conduits, which I think would be better, maybe even faster. So I'll have to play with that a little bit to see exactly how to do, well, not necessarily how to do it, but if I want to do it that way. And I'm not too sure. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'll have to play with it a little bit and see what happens. But a lot of you guys commented on this setup, and you think it looks horrid. Like, you think it's so bad. I don't know what you're saying. Now, I did get a pretty good comment saying that I could easily put channels on these guys. Instead of disabling them, I could turn them into a different color, you know, and change the channel on them and do that for all of this side and let all of these be connected. So that way we would only have to do every other one for these guys as well. And that is just something I didn't think about. But honestly, right now, the way it is, it works. It's fine. Yes, I'm wasting a little bit of conduit because I'm not doing the channels. But, oh wait, are you? Yeah, I gotta go all the way back around to green. Where's green? Where's green? There it is. Okay, now disabled. Okay, there we go. Actually, maybe I didn't have to go back around to green. I don't know. If I ever decide to change it up, though, that'll help me and it won't mess me up so much. But, yeah, no, it's fine. I told you, I can't talk. I can't speak. Words are problems. Words are problems. Okay. The design of this, the overall design that we're going to have down here, I told you, it's going to be like factory-like. Factory-like. If you go into any factory, at least the ones that I've been into, you're going to see the cables. You're going to see the wiring behind everything. It's all going to be visual. You're going to see it all. They don't worry about where their plugs are hanging down. As long as they're not hanging inside the machines, they're fine. They don't care. Things scattered all along the middle of the floor. It doesn't matter. It's supposed to look, I wouldn't say it's supposed to look crummy, but that's more of a side effect of efficiency. Really. The better it works, the less good it, the better it works, the worse it looks, I guess is kind of like what I'm trying to say. Now, in this case, I could very well easily reorganize this, make it look all pretty, and it would be fine. It wouldn't hurt the efficiency, but that's the kind of look that I'm going for, just like a factory look. Now, yes, wood does not play well with that. I understand. I need like concrete and rebar or whatever the crap kind of blocks, factory blocks. They have those in here, don't they? I didn't even check. Go factory. Do we have the factory blocks? Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the factory blocks. These are the ones I kind of use for my factory areas, because I mean we got these guys and stuff. And I did this for my reactor setup in my FTB Infinity series. The one that went to like 100 episodes, I think, something like that. I don't know, but this one will be longer than that for sure. So no worries there. But yeah, I mean that's just, it's supposed to look meh. It's like whatever, throw it out there, because we're trying to be efficient, not look pretty. That's kind of how it's meant to look. So deal with it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. We're getting these guys in here, and they're going really good. Ugh, the thing that's not going to be good is all of the friggin' lag. It's so crazy. We didn't have this much lag when we just had these guys, so I'm thinking the interfaces are probably fine. I think I might try to rework those guys, because it is terrible right now. It is absolutely horrid, and I do not know what's causing it. It's got to be the import and export buses. It's got to be what they are. So maybe we need to limit our use of those and kind of, you know, make them not so bad, because this is really not good. Let me see if replacing these guys, let me see if I can reorganize this stuff a little bit and actually put in interfaces and see if that helps, because I think they probably won't hurt the frames so much. Yeah, that didn't help so much. I actually just removed all of the import and export buses, and it's not helping, which means it's these guys, and which is even more terrible. All right. So on to the next thing with the tremendous lag. I'm going to move off of that subject. Hopefully it's not too terrible for you guys. Sometimes the recorder actually picks it up better than I'm actually playing. The OBS kind of has its own little priority, so it prioritizes the video making over the gameplay itself. So maybe it's not too terrible for you. I hope it's not too bad. But anyway, so we're over here with the auto compressor, because we need to get these guys going, right? Because we need to auto compress all of the things that were here. So I want to go ahead and fill this in with one of these guys. And I think we're just going to go ahead and send it directly to a chest, kind of like down and recessed like this one is. So it's still kind of in line and kind of the same. And we're going to have some of these conduits here extracting from them all everything that we need. So we want you all extract, always active, yes. you always active, and you always active. And then you're going to go down into a chest, which I don't have at the moment. We got to go get a chest. Ugh. Oh, stupid hover mode. Get off, hover mode. I don't want you right this second. Maybe later you can save my life. But right now, I'm not too big a fan of having you around right this second. All right, let's use an iron one. Because an iron one looks more, I don't know, better for factory-like, I guess. It's the same color. We don't need a really big one, I don't think. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and put you here, and you're going to be on insert and nothing else. And then from underneath, now we'll put on hover. We need an import bus. Oh, that's not the right. All right, well, fine then. Be that way. Give me this guy. We're going to go like this. And then I'm going to put an import bus on that guy, maybe a couple acceleration cards. We're going to get a lot of these things processed really, really fast. So I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of acceleration cards. I actually made some already. They're not in my inventory right now. 1, 2, let's put 3 of them on there. And then we'll be good. We should be good to go after we do that. As far as handling the output from these compressors, we should be fine with that. We're still have hover mode. Good, good. Oh, dang it. I'm a derp. Forgot the import bus. I forgot to do that. Oh, well, yeah. I guess, import. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we're fine. I'll work on getting this over there. Whoa, super fast. All right. So now that we have this guy, we can go like this and boop, just like so. And we're going to go ahead and 3 of those guys. We don't need to worry about the imports too much, but what we do need to worry about is the exports. I got the export buses. Didn't I? No, I got the capacity cards for the export buses. I didn't actually get the export buses. Dang it. I don't even have... Wait, I don't have those auto-crafted? For real? All right, 2 seconds. Okay, then. Let's try this one more time. Maybe I actually have everything that I need this time. All right, so export bus, and export bus. Perfect. You should be okay. I need to make sure this guy isn't using maximum channels. As long as he's not using the max channels, I know everything's good. 23. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We are doing just okay. All right. Now, we want to go ahead and put 2 acceleration cards on all of these guys. 2 acceleration and 2... Wait, let's do this. And then we'll go like this, and then we'll go like this. Okay, and then this one here. Bam, bam. Go up a little bit and over and over and in and bam, bam. Okay, so now they're all active. So what we got to do now is start exporting everything into these guys. Now, the way the export buses work, I did do the capacity cards. So now we can fit a lot more things in here as far as what we're sending. But the way I'm thinking of doing it is that we have 1 material each, right? Because each material has a broken version, a crushed version, and a dust version. I don't think there's a 4th. Is there a 4th? I don't know. That's a good thing to check. Copper, wait, that's probably easier to check in our system. Because if they don't, then 1 row can be 1 material. So we can have all of the copper, all of the tin, all of the ferrous or whatever. So if we go to copper, what do we have? We have this, this, and this, right? That's it. So then it'll compress it down into its other version, I guess. And yeah, that should be it. So we'll do basically 1 row equals 1 thing. And we have 3 compressors. So if we do 1 of you, 1 of you, and 1 of you, then we have that. So what other ingot? If we type in ingot, we should be, oh, not ingots. We could do iron and tin for this one. We might need another one. We'll probably need another one. There's actually a lot of metal that you send through here like this. But we'll do iron, and then we have the iron right here. So we have the broken, the dust or powdered, and then we have the crushed like this, and then we'll do tin like so. As soon as I find, oh, broken tin, broken platinum. Okay, there's a tin in the middle of the platinum. So broken tin, powdered tin, and crushed tin. Now there are some things that will end up compressing with this that don't quite fit, that don't really have those kinds of things, but just the metals right now will be enough to help keep our system a little bit clean. So we can go ahead and do this. So for example, if we go broken, this, and this, and then this, this, and this, and then this, this? I'm doing it like this because if you shift click, it puts it in a different order, which really bugs me. I would rather it be organized. So that's why I put them in manually and not shift clicking. I am well aware you can shift click. So now these guys are going in here just like that. And they're sending all of them. But what I want to do is actually change this up. This is a feature I hadn't seen before. I don't know when it was introduced, but it would be very, very handy. I want to use round robin mode. So it's going to go down, 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 all the way across like that. That's exactly what I want. Because then we'll get a sum of everything, right? Now we just need to give it power because it's going to keep going through. Yeah. Okay. So now it needs power, which we've, power. Where's our power coming from? Our power is over here. I guess we can keep circling it all the way around. You guys are going to get mad at me again. I know you are, because this is going to be ugly yet again. This is going to be absolutely horrid and very, very ugly. And I know you guys hate that. It drives you crazy, but now it has power. So it's going to go ahead and convert all this and export all at the same time. So now at least we get the copper, the iron, and the tin. So I'm going to go ahead and collect the others, the other side, at least, you know, what is it? So 6 more. I don't know why that was so hard for me to do. It really wasn't that hard for me to do. It was just 6 more. I kind of got looped around. Anyway, my brain didn't work very well. So we have 6 more to do. 6 more types of, you know, metal or whatever to put in here. 3 in this one, 3 in this one. And then we'll come back, we'll revisit, see what's left and all that good stuff. See if we need another compressor, which we probably will need. All right. Okay. So, we got iron, we got tin, we got copper, we have nickel, which is also ferrous, we have silver, we have lead, we have gold, aluminum, and shiny. So these are the ones that we have. The only one I think we have left is yellorium. Bronze is created elsewhere, solarium, cooked meat, bronze, yeah, they're 2 different bronzes, got it. Aluminum, lead is another form of something else that we have, only 15 of those. Created elsewhere, Constantin, something? Aluminum, brass, alumite, invar, enderium, obsidian, brick, blah, 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 blah. I'm pretty sure all of these guys are just created elsewhere. So it seems like the only one we have left is yellorium. But to be safe, let's check out, for example, iron ore gravel. If we do this, it tells us that it's made like this, but that's not what I want. We get you from hammering or sieving. Here we go. Here's gravel. I guess, well, not all of them will give you the same stuff. So none of that. Got it, got it, got it. We still need it, but that's the last one that we're kind of keeping track on. Got it, got it, got it, wait, yeah. Yeah, okay, gold, yeah. Or, yeah, so we have all of those, no problem. So if we go to there's that. Then we go to sand. And we go usage on sand, I believe. And we go backwards a few. Here we go. Tin, check. Copper, yeah. Amber, Certus quartz. Yellorium, again, that's the one we're keeping track of. Silver, lead, exotic seeds, crushed platinum, electrotine, ancient spores. Aluminum, nickel, uranium. This is, again, that's used elsewhere. That's not something we can mess with right now. Iron, what is that, cocoa? Oh, no, cactus. Quicksilver and gold. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to go to the dust and see about the dust. Now, dust is a little harder to find because there's a lot of things with dust in its name. Should be around here somewhere. If we put space, does it show up better? It might. Yes. Perfect. Oh, wait, we got to go to usage. Usage of you. And this. Here we go. Gunpowder, glowstone, powdered yellorium. There's that. Tin, aluminum, redstone, powder, lead, nickel, sulfur, powder, iron, platinum, copper, skystone. Ooh, maybe that, possibly silver, gold, bone meal, and diamond. I think we're good. I think we're okay with just the yellorium. So we need one more thing to open up. And I brought you through all that just so you could help me, you know, be my 100 pair of eyes or whatever. I don't know how many people are going to see this, but 100 pair of eyes telling me whether or not I actually got everything. I don't want to miss anything, basically. But now that's all sucking that stuff out. So that's handy. That's good. And once we start to smelt it, we'll have the smelters pull out all of it that it can as fast as it can in order to kind of stockpile those things into these guys right here. So that'll be a thing. That'll be something that happens. But for now, I think we're okay. We just need one more compressor to get the Yellorium, which really wouldn't even be that difficult to set up as soon as we made it. I didn't want to do that yet because this is full of X marks. We don't like X marks in this game because of spawning problems. So yeah, let me make another compressor and it'll pretty much automatically hook up to power. Put down one more conduit, put it on an extract, always there, and then fill in the export bus that I need to make. And then there's a couple things I need to do, but I'm gonna set it up and I'll see you back in a second. All right, yeah, I'm liking that. I really am. That looks really cool. I think it looks cool. I know you guys are gonna hate it. You guys are gonna go ape crap crazy. But anyway, I like how that looks. I think that looks really cool, and it fits into the theme in my brain. My brain is formulating a theme, and it's coming along pretty nicely. But we do have all of this stuff now going. So the next step is to actually start having this stuff filter out and be smelted, which is going to take a bit of a process. It's going to be a little while. And the reason for that is because that means we need a lot more alloy smelters, and a fair few of them too. Not just like one or two. We need, like, let's say 5, just to be safe. We're gonna go ahead and start crafting 5. Do we really have all of the materials for this? How much redstone? It requires 156 redstone. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and start that guy. I'm going to come back, but this is about all I have time for. So if you did like the episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more, you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Lead him, lead him. Oh, I'm overheating. I'm overheating. These guys are really quick. They're really hard to aim at, actually. Damage assist. Got him. Got him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Okay, there's more people coming, though. Fire your lasers at this guy. Oh, I hit my own little thing. Hopefully it's invulnerable to my shots, because that's the thing that needs to happen.